Actual. Perimeter is secure. We have a possible hit on the missile container. We're moving in now.
Solid copy. All Bravo, move to set. We're on.
05 copies all.
Bravo 6-2 is 20 seconds from the target building. Intel reports multiple AQ inside.
Guys, get your overwood. Roger, on the move. Floor 56 is our primary objective. It's well fortified with limited access. Sun may be holed up there.
Copy. Let's nail this bastard once and for all, son.
Moving to hard point.
Copy. 5 at the ground floor.
So, hook up. Ghost, where's Sam? You have eyes on? Affirm. Flashing now.
Copy visual, T. What have you got?
Civilians. Hostages.
Hassan's buying time.
You lads clear all threats. Bravo 3 secures the hostages. I'll be on the target floor. Reposition if you need. 2 X-rays below. You're clear to engage. Can't sneak past. They'll spot you. You're more visible to enemies this way.
Copy that.
Clear the area before you move. Secure the hostages, Soap. Clear the area before you move. Clear. Bravo 3, 5-5 secure.
Copy. Floor 5-5. Make an entry.
4 X-rays ahead. 3 in the room, 1 in the hallway. Four X-rays. Drop them fast. We're clear. Soap, sit rep.
1 floor to go.
Copy. In position on the 5 target. X-rays on the next floor. 3 move in, 2 stationary.
Fuck you.
We're clear. Soap, sit rep. 5 X-rays on the next floor. 3 move in, 2 stationary. Get a visual before you engage. Bravo, we're clear on 5-1.
07 copy. Moving.
Rice. All hostages secure.
Copy. Rally on the server floor. Charges set. Get clear. So get your ass here. Watch you when we're on the target floor. What's your status? Laswell, what the hell was that?
John, the missile is active. It's in first stage. Be advised, controls are not in the container.
That means Hassan has them. We're pushing into the target area now. Out.
We need those controls.
Let's hope Hassan's here. Drop them! Abu Jamil!
Clear.
Negative on Hassan.
Why is Hassan using the server room?
Move up.
Clear.
Negative on Hassan. Move up. On you, Soap. Let's get to that server room. Clear.
Clear. No Hassan.
All stations, negative on target. Moving to control room now. Control room isn't far. Move.
Go upstairs, guy. Go upstairs.
No Hassan.
All stations, negative on target. Moving to control room now. Bloody fire! Ammo's running low. Stretching max. Out of control room. Stack up. Visual on the control room. All stations negative on Hassan. Control room is a dry hole. Ghost, you got anything? Affirm. Possible visual 46th floor.
Copy. We're moving. Back up, Sergeant. Hook up. Entry point is 4 levels down.
All Bravo 5's making entry on.
Copy. We'll push them your way. Let's tighten the noose. So if we find those controls, it's up to you to disarm that missile.
Copy that. Done it once before.
RPG! Get in here, Sergeant! I'm coming, Sergeant! Get in here! Shoot her down! Hassan is in the stairwell. He's moving down. Solid copy. Gaz, he's headed your way. Roger that. Spotted that one.
Bravo, be advised. Hassan is in the stairwell. He's moving down. Solid copy. He's headed your way. Roger that.
Check left. I see the bastard. Spotted that one.
Bravo, be advised. Hassan is in the stairwell. He's moving down. Solid copy. Gaz, he's headed your way. Roger that. Bravo, be advised. Hassan is in the stairwell. He's moving down. Solid copy. Gaz, he's headed your way.
Dropped him.
Roger that.
Get to the stairwell.
Guys, sit rep. 07, target's cornered, floor 46. Copy, we're moving to you. On me, Sergeant. Let's hit the stairs.
Downstairs. Move!
All stations, missile is hot. I say again, the missile is launching.
No!
Fucking hell.
Watcher, where's the target?
Unknown, we're working on it.
Copy. We're going for Hassan. This way, Sergeant. Guys, there's the sound.
Get in the hall! Hassan's held up behind those doors.
Well, let's clear this out, bag him then. Where's the sun?
We got him cornered in this room. Follow me. The sun's behind those
Stick a
doors.
camera in there. So, get positive ID on Hassan. We need those controls.
I'll get them.
Shit.
You broken? I'm good. Go, you got this.
Soap, let's move.
Watcher, Hassan has the missile controls. We're going after him.
Copy. Be advised, the missile is headed towards DC. We don't have much time.
Watcher, Hassan has the missile controls. We're going after him.
Copy. Be advised, the missile is headed towards DC. We don't have much time to divert.
Hassan's... That car won't hold! Jump down!
You're dead! Shut up! You're dead! Shut
Starboard station.
Construction door. Control secured. Start repping.
Copy. Stay out of sight. As it comes to what you want.
Soap, the missile was launched, so you'll have to remote detonate it.
That I haven't done. Okay, I'm ready. Shine. The target is DC. Coordinates 38, negative 77.
That's the Pentagon.
Hold on. He's going for Shepard.
No, Shepard's gone.
Yeah, well, there's 30,000 people who aren't. Finish it.
Soap, get to a secure location and open the controls.
You signed treaties and you break them!
Okay, I'm back up.
Sergeant, first you have to enable diagnostic mode. Hit clear and mode at the same time.
I'm in.
Next is the override. You should see 4 columns of data. I need to know what's in row 2, column 3.
As a soldier, it's my duty to respond to your
Row
actions!
2, column 3. Soap, what's in the 3rd column, 2nd row?
Percent sign. 0, X-ray, 4.
is soft and
It's
weak.
not working. Sergeant?
They start
Row
wars.
2, column 3, what does it
We
say?
have lost the will to fight.
Percent sign. 0, X-ray, 4.
Wrong code. Look again. Soap, what's in the third column, second row?
I told you your nation will see fire.
Percent sign. Echo, Sierra, Papa.
That did it. Now hit left and clear to initiate override. Left and clear, Sergeant.
Override on.
Copy. Get safe. This next part will make some noise.
Stand by.
Sergeant, the missile's halfway to target. You need to finish the sequence.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go. I need to move.
Last step. Hit link when the green light is in the fourth position.
صوبت واحد. We are your executioners.
It's in clear, Sergeant.
Override on.
Copy. Get safe. This next
We
part
are
will
your
make some noise.
executioners. And we are in your
Right.
home.
Let's go.
Last step. Hit link when the green light is in the fourth position.
It's detonated.
Copy that. Air Force will confirm. Thank you, Sergeant.
Yeah. Pleasure doing business with you lads, well.
Where's the son?
Not alone. He's got EQ guards with him. I'm gonna kill every one of them, and then I'm going for him. Out here.
Steaming bloody. Jesus.
Nicely done, Johnny. Now for the hard part.
That was the fucking hard part, LT.
Let's find out. You need to stay alive, take out the guards, kill Hassan.
I just need a weapon.
Make
We
one.
have resisted
Aye.
the forces from the Gulf of Oman.
Like old times, huh, LT?
Seems like yesterday.
It was yesterday. I'll have to pry it.
I can stun one if I put some metal in here.
Look for crafting materials.
Found some glass.
Find some tape you got a shiv. You can break glass for more, but it will compromise you.
Found tape.
Crafted a glass ship.
That's the way, Johnny. Stand one and stab him.
Chemicals.
Could be used for a trap.
ايه اخي
ايه شايفهم هونيك.
اخي هاجي هون
The West is because your people.
Compromise you.
Found tape.
Crafted a glass ship.
That's the way, Johnny. Stand one and stab him.
Has fallen from within. The West is soft because your people are weak.
لقيت شيء هلا ما في شيء
شرموطة!
هويون وسط هادو كله زوايا وين بده يكونوا راحوا العرصات هربوا منا لقيتهم
Got some tape. Can make a pry tool now. Can make a pry tool now. Chemicals.
Could be used for a trap.
Found some scrap metal. Shard of glass here.
Get some tape and it's a ship. If you need more, break some. Just watch for Hassan's men.
You become the thing you're trying to destroy.
Found some wax.
Used for smoke traps, if you remember.
I can make a gas trap.
Lob it where you like and lure him to it.
How dare General Shepard point his trigger fingers
Found a
at my
mouse
great
trap.
nation?
Chemicals and duct tape, you can build a gas trap.
Sending his missiles to kill my people. Now his missile has
I
come
can make a
home.
smoke bomb.
Go in for the kill after you throw it at him.
Grab tape. This can get me a gas trap.
Get it placed and lure him in.
I will happily watch as he sliced his throat with his own knife.
I could pry open one of these toolboxes.
Careful, Johnny. That'll make noise.
How does it feel to be alone?
Got a shard of glass.
Use tape, and that's a shiv. You can break glass, but they'll hear it.
And of course, Assange.
I told you your nation will survive. You think you can stop me?
Ghost,
Soap.
watch the window.
We're not attacking. We are invading.
Perfect show, LT.
You called it, Sergeant. All stations. Hassan's down. Enemy KIA.
Officials are saying a power surge is to blame for an explosion over downtown Chicago last night, due to severe winds leaving thousands of residents in the dark. Electricity is expected to be restored by this evening. In other news,
CIA shit.
Creative writing.
I'll never tell.
AQ. Iran.
Cartels. Russians.
Shepard. Shadow. They got past us.
We had a head start. It's cutting the heads off snakes. Any sign of Shepard?
Totally off the grid.
No, we'll find him.
Now we've got bigger fish. I've done some digging on the Russians.
Well, that's a dirty job.
Ultra-nationalists ambushed that convoy, John.
Okay, this is over.
No, it's not. They're working with someone new. We don't know his name.
He's not new.
Who is he?
Makarov.
Get after it, MP.
Well, if we can get the younger guys to run the team like our starter.
Hey, MP, did you get my text? No? Did you get my DM?
Myself all might win a few games, but that's the last few chances.
There he is.
With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Ball is the point with Booknight on the wing. And it's red hot in at the 3 slot. Now Plumlee following the miss by Denny Avia from deep. Here's Red Hot, pass to Plumlee. Here's Red Hot, 6 to shoot. Driving inside. Kuzma pulls it in. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. Offline with his 3. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Beal.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Ball finds Plumlee. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Out to the wing. Here's Red Hot. Last game with 30 points. That one, no good. Washington against Kuzma. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it good ball.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Y'all ain't nothing.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's right on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Plumlee, the pass to Red Hot. With the fadeaway. Count it. Red Hot's got 5 points so far.
And one thing I've heard about MP, he's connected with Tracy McGrady on what it takes to lead an NBA team.
Isn't that great? You know, Greg, I love MP's willingness to reach out and learn. MP can gain so much from picking over what McGrady learned during his career.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the... And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Setting the floor for the Hornets. The big man on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Oubre out there with Ball. And it's Red Hot in at the 3, the small forward. To the paint, Oubre with the steal. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis. First personal foul. The first team foul. At the line for the Hornets.
The franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Porzingis finds Beal. He can't hit that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Porzingis sets the pick for Kuzma. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Wizards trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Martin with it, now guarded by Plumlee. The wide open look here for Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Let out the pass to Ball. There's the screen. He feeds it to Plumlee. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's
timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout.
Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Beal with the screen for Kuzma. Outside for Beal from downtown. Hornets with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Shot clock at 5. Let out the pass to Washington. Here's Ball. Started by Porzingis. Ball with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Ball. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is stepped down to 13. Good bucket there from Bradley Beal.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Charlotte.
Launches it. And another 3 for Charlotte.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Hachimura with a screen on Ball. Beal with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough. But in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
5 to shoot. Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Passes it to Kuzma. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Pass to Bouknight. Here's the teardrop. Rebound, Washington. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Red Hot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Now Beal. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there.
And on defense, LaMelo's quickness can make him inescapable. Able to stay all over the shooter on that one.
And so it's Charlotte with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Back right after this.
And for that game against the 76ers, against this team, they have...
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. And that's all for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Wright in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Plumlee with the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Athletic and quick, Plumlee is a good partner in the pick and roll game if delivered.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 18. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Ball, the pass to Bouknight. Here's Red Hot. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. The pass to Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Back to Porzingis from the arc. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Timeout on the floor. Charlotte.
Daniel Gafford.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Charlotte.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Wizards, 57. The away team, 66.
PC family, your Wizards, USD.
Always for joining us. Wizards trail by 9, and Charlotte looking at who they've got. All is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Jones is out there with Red Hot, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
Charlotte shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Kicks it to ball. They set the screen. That 3 off the mark. Washington's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Outside, Beal. Back to Barton. Beyond the arc. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why.
Right, he's checked in for the Wizards. The Hornets also with a sub. Washington's checked in. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Red Hot. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Red Hot's got 25 points.
And MP's embraced a leadership role among his teammates. He understands that he can be the guy to take them to the next level.
And Greg, he's even talked to Kevin Garnett about it. Nobody could rally the troops like KG. That's exactly the energy MP's hoping to tap into. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Anybody can have one good game, MP. That's all it is. One game.
Wizards trail by 5. And Beal kicks to Kuzma. Beal with a screen on Washington. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Misses the layup. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Takes a step back. Pass to Reddick. Beal with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Ball against Wright. Up top, Plumlee. Lock at 6. Pass to Reddick.
Blocking foul.
And he drew
Kristaps Porzingis.
2. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, happy.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis making it count.
1:52 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Red Hot. Back the ball. Pass to Red Hot. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. Ball to pass to Red Hot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3-point field goal.
And that's now 28 points for Red Hot.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Back to Beal. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Just 5 to shoot. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal. First personal foul. First team foul.
Charlotte leading by 4. Ball finds Washington. Charlotte moving it around. Stolen by Avdija. Kuzma outside. Inside. Here's Porzingis. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
I've seen that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
Red Hot the pass to Plumlee. There's Red Hot. Plumlee with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Red Hot. Oh, they get it back.
And you could feel it from the second the ball landed in Plumlee's hands that he had his...
Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout.
Turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment. And let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's the pass to Red. And now
Wizards foul. DeLon Wright. First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Here's Beal.
You gotta believe in Beal. You can see why.
Pass to Reddick. Fires from 18. It falls! Washington calls timeout.
Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout.
Here's Beal to take the lead. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and great.
And see you again soon.
I saw your appearance on NBA 2K TV where you actually called a fella after him a dinosaur. Is it safe to say?
We're not on the outs, so no.
It sounds to me like you're pretty unhappy here.
Honestly, man, most of the time it's been great. I love my teammates, I love the coaches, I love the city that I play for, so I can't complain, man. It's all been amazing.
Okay, what don't?
Yo. Let's talk in here. Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great. I mean, you're doing great. I just, wanted to talk in private.
Yeah, you towed the line perfectly. Not too aggressive, not too docile.
Oh, the classic aggressive docile spectrum.
Yeah, it's my favorite spectrum.
Anyway, we need you to back it up on the court.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, we need a huge game from you right now. Like, something that's going to show up on your teammate grade so that you can really push this analytics narrative.
Right. We need to make it crystal clear that Othello is not on board with the future of the franchise. If we can do that while you're playing like an all-star, that will be a huge win for us.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
Right, but remember, the press might not ask you about these teammate grades, so you might have to steer the conversation in that direction. That's enough of that. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm comfortable with pretty much anything at this point. I mean, you can't put the genie back in the bottle now, so.
All right, well then, like you said, just keep doing you.
You're doing an amazing job, MP. Good job. Good.
Wow. Was that a compliment?
Yeah. Is that a tear coming out of your eye right now?
You feeling all right? You want a hug?
No, that's enough. It's enough.
You need
Get after it, MP.
action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. MP announced as the NBA Player of the Week. What an honor.
It is, and I must say, a very deserving selection. MP had a great week, and he hopes that play continues tonight.
Now here's Washington. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Red Hot, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Harden, after the basket by Charlotte. Here's Maxey. Scores after the quick crossover.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Just 5 on the clock. Red Hot can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Harris with it. Guarded now by Ball. Outside Thibault. Outside for Harden. The 3 is up. Embiid inside. Washington's there. Another shot. And the finish by Embiid as he lays it in.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Now here's Harden. Harris outside. Pass to Maxey. Outside Thibault. Now here's Embiid. Harris down low. Pounded by Ball. And the whistle blows as the basket. One free throw coming up.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Ball against Harden. Screen by Embiid. Hornets with the rebound. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the...
Big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams has checked in for Plumlee. Gordon Hayward comes in for Washington. Oubre, he's checked in for Bouknight. And it's Rondo in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Dragic has subbed in for James Harden. The Sixers leading. Dragic outside. Pass to Tucker. Now Harrell. Williams defending from 11 feet away. No luck on that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage.
Here for Charlotte, And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Embiid, he's checked in for Tucker. Harris comes in for Thibault. Maxey, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Harden in for Dragic. Harden against Ball. Harrell the screen. Maxey passes to Harrell. And that one good. Harrell's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, Harrell may only be 6'7", but he absolutely owns the paint because this guy knows where his strength is and he plays to it, getting busy down low.
Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Ball, and it's red hot in at the 3. The small forward. That's the Hornets 5. The offensive rebound. Embiid misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
PA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they average the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop down. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Outside Harden. Embiid, a screen on Ball. Pass to Embiid. Hornets with the rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. Do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Harden. They need this. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. Does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Pass to Red Hot. Here's Washington. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Maxey with it, and it's Bledsoe picking him up.
2 minutes.
Harden finds Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Harden. Launches a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched the glass.
Not sure with that pass, just sailed it right out of.
Pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
30. The 76ers, 26.
It'll be interesting to see how the standings. And a look back now at the first half as the Sixers. And that'll do it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Ball against Harden. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, James Harden. At the line, 2 shots.
James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes, but he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders, and I think there's something to be said for that.
Pathetic, MB. Have to hit those free throws, man.
The Sixers trailing. Pass to Harden. Tries again. And the bucket is good from Harris in deep. Harris has got his second bucket on the night.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
Out left to the wing. Washington a screen to the paint. Here's Red Hot, covered by Thibault. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Harden's shot is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Red Hot, covered by Thibault, to the inside. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Up top, Harden. Outside Thibault. This for the tie! Washington grabs the miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Hornet lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Hornets with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Let's check in with that.
Timeout called for Philadelphia. Attention. Now coming to the floor.
I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, no, you're Doc. And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Sally. Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bledsoe comes in for Book Night. Harrell's checked in for the Sixers. Tucker comes in for Thibault. Pass to Maxey. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Maxey's got 5 now. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Harden, the pass to Maxey. Harrell, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Maxey. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Red Hot. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Harden against Ball. Outside Harden. Tucker with a screen on Ball. Harden. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He has 6.
I think if you're defending Harden, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Plumlee, a screen on Tucker. To the wing on the left. From outside, off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Harris tipped, and they're able to recover. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Pass to Red Hot. The three ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Harden against Ball. Harden, good.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
Shots good by Red Hot.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Three-pointer, Harden. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is off.
With the score, your Hornets 50. The 76ers 44.
Pulling it down low. In for Dragic. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Ball at point with Rozier next to him. That's the backcourt. And it's Red Hot in a small forward position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Timeout for the 76ers.
They can see that MP's stock is starting to take off, and they got in early.
Thibault, he's checked in for Melton. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the transition? Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Fades back. And that one hits the back iron.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Oh, got that one up quick. 33 points for him.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Fades away. Outside Maxey. Fires the three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Red Hot, covered by Thibault. And Thibault comes to help. The kick out to Ball. This one for 3. The shot no good. And so here is Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Harden from outside. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Second personal foul.
On defense, the Sixers.
Foul on charge for the 76ers. James Harden. First personal foul.
Mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet. And he produces it.
Give them a round of applause, everyone. Your Honeybee.
Here's Embiid. It's not going to go for him. And Charlotte going the other way now.
Tyrese Maxey. First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Out to the wing. Here's Red Hot. Pulls it in from the elbow, and the jumper is good. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Even early on.
Hornets win! Your Hornets, 79-76.
In the house.
So the Hornets win the tip. We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic. Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Pass to Hayward. Here's Red Hot. There's a screen by Washington. Red Hot the pass to Washington. Towns with the steal. Here's Noel. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. First quarter, just over a minute played. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball against Russell. Passes it to Edwards. The 9-foot shot, and that one's good. Towns.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Misses the baby hook. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the 76ers.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And that one's good. Russell's got 5 points so far.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Here's Red Hot. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that's now 6 points for Red Hot. Russell passes to Towns. Shoots over Washington. It doesn't go for him. And Charlotte will come the other way. Here's Red Hot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. To the left side wing. Noel. They get it again. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And there's the pass to Towns. Over to the left wing. Here's Noel. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy.
Free t-shirt for the Loud Texans.
MP.
Minnesota leading by 5.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding.
The big man on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Kelly Oubre out there with ball, and it's Red Hot in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Towns. There's the dish to Gobert, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
You think this is over? Well, I got news for you.
Russell feeling it out a bit. There's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Russell's got 10 points.
Well, D'Angelo Russell aggressive on the offensive end, and it doesn't matter if he's 2 or 3, he can score it.
Edwards against Oubre. Outside Russell. Over ball. Russell no luck.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Red Hot. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Yeah, and going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Again, Russell missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Traps in the tray. That's 12 points for Red Hot.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Pass to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Plumlee with the steal. Passes to Red Hot. To the left wing. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Red Hot's got the lead up to 1 now for Charlotte.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. feels lucky they found a new home.
Three-pointer. Red hot, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. Gordon Hayward comes in for Washington. Bouknight, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Ball. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Bryn Forbes in for D'Angelo Russell. Charlotte's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Red Hot. McDaniels defending. Here's Red Hot. Drills it from outside. Red Hot's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Forbes the pass to Towns. The 11-footer. That one goes in. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Bouknight. And another three for Charlotte.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Noel passes to Towns. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Takes the three. And it's the Hornets, another three.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. The pass to Reid. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte making some changes. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
The Timberwolves, 24.
Hey, taking a look at Charlotte, a slight ding in the rankings for them. I mean, still in the...
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
The weight.
Thanks for spending...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Out there, number 1 picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert, then it's Russell, and it's Noel in at the shooting guard. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Washington. With the tip, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. It's all knotted up.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Red Hot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Gobert with a screen on Ball. Here's Russell. Here's Noel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position. He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But do you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And here's Russell. He's got 10. Here's Towns. That one goes. Count it. Towns has got 10 points.
One thing you have to respect is how efficient and consistent Cat is on the interior. This guy understands where his advantages lie.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hornets leading by 4. Towns comes with a double team. Hayward outside. Here's Red Hot. He has 29. And foul on the shot. So
how'd your hands get so quick?
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Plumlee. Jones comes in for Washington. And Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Daniels, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Russell. He takes it in.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent
Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Charlotte has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
This is it to Reid. Edwards with it. Williams picks him up. Count that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hornets leading by 5. Outside, Ball. Pass to Red Hot. Ball surveying the defense. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The pass to Reid. The 3. Good on the triple. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's Red Hot. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. Forbes dishes to Edwards. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jacks up a 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Now Edwards. To the right side. And here's Forbes from the arc. Shots continuing to
the 3rd quarter with the score. Hornets 47. The Timberwolves 30.
For the Hornets, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Red Hot comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Edwards. Anderson with the screen for Edwards. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got his first 3 points of the game. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out. Connects again from distance.
And all game long.
Timberwolves timeout call. All right,
Never forgets. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. Three-pointer. Good. Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game. Towns, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's now 21 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Red and again for three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all-time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Gobert with a screen on Ball. Russell. That shot off, and the Hornets now going the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Leading by 5.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft. Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Karl Anthony.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Is there everyone, show us some love.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Yes!
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And here's Sharp.
On that occasion to stop the clock, that's the enemy in this situation.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gobert with a screen for Russell. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that
Beautiful to watch.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team. Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
But I mean, there was some time.
79. The Timberwolves. 74. We appreciate you coming out and cheering your teams on. Please make sure to get home safely, and we can't wait to see you again.
Your game is Ready to go.